Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Eden Zero Chapter 23. You will notice I have not been on YouTube in the past week. That's because I've been in tech rehearsals for a show on campus since then. But that's over, and it's finals week, and I'm almost done for the quarter, and I'll be back to making videos regularly soon. But until then, it's Eden Zero 23. When we last left off, Rebecca, with the help of the other beekeepers, escaped her confinement, and was immediately captured by Ileega. Some more of Ileega's ickiness occurred, and despite the fact that I was really hoping she was going to manifest her latent ether powers that we saw a few chapters ago, she was rescued by Shiki, who had come aboard, sneaking onto Sister's ship. And that's where we left off with Chapter 22. Before we get to the chapter itself, I'd like to remind everybody I have my winter anime review straw poll in the description down below. Fill that out. That'll be a good time. Let me know what you want to see me review for the winter season. Now, moving right along into Chapter 23, Million Bullets. Our cover picture is Miss Couch Potato, and I think that's Rebecca at a restaurant. There's no substitute for getting together with friends and smiling with delicious food. We opened right where we left off, with Shiki having just punched Ileega, and Ileega got like, sent flying. Shiki! And Ileega cries out, Ribbit! Ribbit! Ow! You kidnapped my friend. You're going to pay. Is Happy okay? What about the Guildmaster? Where is the Guildmaster? Also, the Guildmaster, like, nowhere to be seen. But Shiki just does not even hear her. He's so pissed off. Shiki? Hiya! And he punches Ileega again, and Ileega's like sent flying. He gathers some more like gravity ether in his fist and slams Ileega down. The like ground cracks under him. Ribbit! And Pino like walks up behind Rebecca. Mr. Happy has sustained damage, but he's doing well. Pino! The whereabouts of the Guildmaster are unknown. That's a relief. Take that and that and that! And he's still going at Ileega. Do you think it's wise to stop him? I think so, but he's completely zoned out. I guess there's no other way. Activate EMP! And the ether gear instantly turns off, and Shiki is, like, taken off guard by it. That's enough, Shiki. Thanks for coming. And Ileega's pretty much dead at this point. Like, thank God. Thank God Ileega's done. And Shiki just, like, looks at her, and instantly goes to look up her towel skirt. Ah! What the heck are you looking at? My body doesn't move, you know. And then the other beekeeper, or the like little small beekeeper, you hear her voice. Big sis Becky! Becky, over here! Copa? And we see all the beekeepers have gotten like Halloween costumes, including Mira Jane and Lisana, who I think we've seen with the beekeepers already, but whatever. Huh? How did you get out? And what's with these outfits? The door just opened. And while we were looking around, we found this dressing room. There were only weird costumes, but we can't complain. And the glasses girl found new glasses. You guys are even wearing the accessories and in good spirits. And Shiki notices them. So many girls! They're all beekeepers who were kidnapped. Were you the one to open the doors? And it's Couch Potato. It was probably Pino's EMP. Oh, I guess it disabled the system that was like locking the doors. These friends of mine are Shiki and Pino. They came here to rescue us. Yo! I'm pleased to meet you all. You have some great friends. And Rebecca just smiles. Just in case, we brought some clothes for you. Thank you. And Shiki notices something and throws Rebecca. Catch! Wah! Right as Jean comes through the ceiling. Alright, here's a cool villain. Much better than Ileega. Jean and Shiki, like, lock eyes. And I'm trying to tell what's going on in this panel. I think Shiki, like, jumps at Jean and, like, as he's falling and catches him, like, right in the elbow, right? Or catches Jean's face in Shiki's elbow, I think is what's going on there. Yeah, and he sends Jean flying, but he, like, catches himself. Jean looks up at him. There you are, space ninja. We've been found! This is bad. What do we do? And Shiki calls back to Pino. Pino, I'm leaving them to you. I'll take care of this guy. Roger that, master. I shall escort everyone to the exit. This way. Can we just leave him like this? It's alright. He's ridiculously strong in fights. I really wanted to see Rebecca fight this arc, you know? We know she has ether powers. I wish she would be able to use it already. But I don't know. There's no way we're never gonna see, Rebecca's ether powers at any point in the series, so maybe I'm just being impatient. But anyway, we cut back to, Jean and Shiki. I can't believe you came to Planet Gilst. I didn't come because I wanted to. Those girls are merchandise. I can't just let them escape. They aren't merchandise. They're human beings. The mercenary group Rogue Outs does not forgive offenders. No games this time. I will kill you. And the kill is written in a completely, different font, as if to, stretch how edgy Jean is. Oh, and we see Shiki's ether gear activate. This isn't fun and games for me. This will be a battle! For the sake of protecting my friends! And we see Shiki begin to, power up with ether. Meanwhile, at Rogue Out HQ, what's her name? It's not Kagura. It's, I think it starts with an H. I don't remember her name. You know who I mean, though. Sword Girl. One of the Rogue Out soldiers, and, points his pistol at the Sword Girl. And he sees, Homura. Homura is her name, I'm pretty sure. And he feels like something hits him in the back of the head, and Homura turns around. Oh, it's Wise with a gun. You left your back wide open. Claims the man who didn't do a thing. I was guarding the front entrance. Even so, quite the strength you have with that sword. It's a sword passed down from my master. And Wise starts to go, check the bodies. Are these guys all androids? It's amazing how well made they are 50 years in the future. Hey, where are you going? And Homura, walks away from him. I feel the flow of ether coming from underground. Underground? And we see a gun. And Wise points the gun at Homura. Okay. Where's this going? Let's talk about your real purpose here. I already told you, I wish to challenge the Demon King. No, you're still hiding something. And Homura, brings her sleeve up to her mouth. You'd really point a gun at your friend? You're not my friend. I'm not friends with anyone. I'm confused. Aren't you the one that led me to Eden Zero? I didn't think you'd have this much power. I'm not keen on having you deceive me. Guns have no effect on me. What if I said this gun uses ether? You can use ether gear too? And in walks the sumo guy, or in flies the sumo guy, doing his ridiculously funny flying motion. Moskoi! And Homura looks up at him, and Wise does not seem to notice. He's still looking straight ahead at Homura. Million bullets online. Oh no, he actually aims. Oh, he's hacked into all of the guns in the room, and shoots up at the sumo guy. Moskoi! We see all the turrets are, aiming up at him. Homer is in a state of shock, and Sumo Guy is, riddled with bullet holes. And falls down to the ground. Guns from the floor? I remodeled them a while ago. See this? Wouldn't it be a pretty fair fight? I guess Wise is actually going to try to fight Homura now. But meanwhile, on the Eden Zero, Happy wakes up. Hello. Huh? Where am I? And Witch is there to explain things to him. You have awakened. You're on the Eden Zero. What about Rebecca? Don't you worry. Word was received from Pino that the rescue mission is a success. That's a relief. However, your functions haven't fully been restored yet. Some kind of blaring goes on through the ship. Emergency pops up on the screen. What's going on? Sensors indicate a massive concentration of ether within the cosmos. What could it be? And she sees, they're little white dots on the screen. Each of them, met with an X as some arrow, pierces through them. Planet after planet. Gone. Oh, is it gonna be? Is it gonna be the Time Eater? It's coming closer. It's the Chronophage! The Chronophage is approaching the planet Gilst. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Okay. To be continued, chapter 24, Sister Evely. Okay. Wow, that was a great chapter. Alright. So we got the Shiki Jin rematch. We got, thankfully, Ileega's dead and gone. Ileega I mean, I feel like some, there's a bit of that lingering fairy tale animosity to be like, oh, they beat him in like one fight, or like in a few panels. But like, for one thing, Ileega was never really shown to be a fighter. He just had money, and if his bodyguards aren't there, it makes sense that he'd get beat real fast. Also, getting rid of Ileega is just good because Ileega's annoying. Fuck Ileega. And so Ileega's gone. The Shiki-Jean fight, however, I imagine, if it happens at all, the end of chapter plot twist or not end of chapter plot twist, end of chapter development kind of seems to signal that, it might not actually happen. But if it does happen, I imagine it will be for a few chapters, but it'll probably get interrupted by the Chronophage before then. As will the Wise Homura fight. I imagine all of the fights that are brewing right now aren't going to happen right now because there's a bigger threat. The Chronophage is coming to Gilst and we have to fucking escape. And if we don't, we'll be trapped in a time loop forever, I think is what will happen. Actually, I don't know. I think maybe they'll just die. Because, like, there isn't... Does the Chronophage only work by 50 years? Is that how it works? Cause like, 50 years ago, our heroes weren't on Gilst. So they would just kind of be zapped out of existence, I guess. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna get zapped out of existence. I imagine they're all going to retreat. Maybe they'll help Jean retreat. Maybe Jean will escape on his own. As will Sister, of course, they need the 4 star shines. Sumo guy, I think, is kind of dead. I don't think he's gonna be coming back after he got riddled with holes by Wise, but we'll see. And then the other guy who's Ganoff, I think. I think Ganoff was his name. He 50-50 shot him dying. I don't know. We'll see what happens with him. Ileega's definitely gonna die when the Chronophage gets there. But yeah, this is a really fun chapter. So I'm going to leave the video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe or fill out that straw poll down below. Or, you know what? Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. And as always, people, keep kicking ass and I'll see you in the future. Bye!